Hello everyone and welcome to another Stonehearth Codex entry, and today we are going to see how to fix that thing, the red exclamation point of death, what is going to kind of make your life miserable in this game from time to time. As you can see, this building is having some problems, and I have tried to fix this many times. I've tried the building many times. Let me give you just an update, guys, of what are you seeing here. This is basically the town. This is the kingdom of Survivemer, and this is part of my season 3 series that I'm doing. If you are new to the channel and you want to see how this town became what is the madness that you are seeing now in terms of stockpiles and things that look like destroyed or anything, you can watch this series and see how this evolved into this. But basically, I found myself in a situation with a kind of a logistic nightmare in the game, where I really like to not have this stockpile series. That's really not of my liking in the game. So I went ahead and this is also part of a different entries. Created this kind of entry point, initial barns or storehouses that when you go inside them, you can see that they have a few chests over there, and I like to make my hearthlings store everything in this kind of houses. It feels more like the proper way of doing it. At least I like doing that myself. So, and I removed all my stockpiles over my town. What happened is the town started growing and growing. You can see over there that we have 29 hearthlings living here, and a lot of things, a lot of items in our inventory. And what happened is this town was a mess of things lying around everywhere. Even we had like battles over here with things lying around and things that I wanted to loot that never got into we have interesting enemies here into the town. So that created one of the problems that was, yeah, what I'm referring to as the logistic nightmare that this town has. I tried to fix that. I'm in a phase now in the series where I want to improve how the hearthlings do things, the areas of the town. So I'm just in the middle of it, and I'm moving my areas, my production areas to different places. I put in roads, and this is like a second level, like a mid-size warehouse that I want to have. You can see that I have the building already. This is going to also be part of another Stonehearth Codex entry that it's building the template. Basically, you can see that I have this here. This is how it's going to look when it's finished. But the idea is that this is going to have a lot of chests, 64 places in there, and this is going to be used instead of stockpiles in my town. I'm going to have several of this all over, and maybe even replace the entry ones here, the first that are all wooden. So when I started doing this, I couldn't complete it. The hearthlings just block themselves, and you can see now that there's an issue also. This is a block that is red. I'm not exactly sure if this happens. If the red exclamation point is always for the same cause, you might have another issue. But the problem here for me is this block. You can see that this is symmetrical, so I had a problem first figuring out. I think, all right, these are just 2 red points that are exactly the same as this. And I don't know, it's like it's nothing really important. It's not signaling anything in the building itself. It's just because it's not the building, it's in the scaffolding. And I thought that this was sort of like a marker or something for the building, and that was not indicating any problems in the point itself. Okay, that's wrong. It's actually indicating a problem there. And I tried this first on my own, so this is the way that I fix it. And thanks a lot to TheDarthDuncan. TheDarthDuncan is it's another YouTuber that plays a lot of Stonehearth, and he pointed this out to me to kind of pay attention And first, the first thing to try out to do is actually to try to fix and see if there's these red points here, and try to fix them, because this means that the hearthling needs to do something here and cannot reach this space. Obviously, there's a problem here in the AI of the hearthlings that leave this in this state here. But basically, what you want to do is put a ladder to this one. We're going to leave that there, and then we are going to put a ladder also to the other one. It's kind of complicated in this one because we have the mountain going over there, but let's see if we can do it. It's there. So now we order that, and that's basically the trick, guys. We're going to see how the hearthlings. I'm going to unpause the game. I'm going in speed 3, and we are going to see how these guys do that and how the building now unblocks themselves. With the first one, they just can continue, and I'm going to go into full building view over here, so we see how the game works. And what you can see here, this window here that is shrinking and expanding from time to time and showing some interesting entries there. It's basically a mod that another great person in the Stonehearth discourse, in the forums, suggested me to try out, because I was kind of really eager to solve this and went to the forums and start discussing this thing with some of the people. That mod is from PaulTheGreat, and he has several mods for the Stonehearth game, including this one. And this basically what it does. It shows you. It's in this current form is not really properly useful, but totally useful. I might say it's really useful, because what it's showing you is what items are having problems of maybe logistic or storage. The mod is called storage. I guess it's called storage agent or storage something. So it's a helper for storage, and it shows which of the items are having problems. Your hearthlings are having problems to reach it out. So basically, this is telling me if there are problems on my stockpiles. When I created these stockpiles, what I had to do now, and now you see that the building it's moving forward. This is really interesting. Thanks a lot, guys, PaulTheGreat and TheDarthDuncan. But and I was saying, we are going to watch these guys finish building this one. And I started creating this stockpile areas because I didn't have any of this, and I literally had to leave the hearthlings running alone here for almost around 2 hours in speed 3. Speed 2, I guess, is the one that we are running now. And they actually managed to get everything that was lying around and put it on the stockpiles that you are seeing now, over here, and all over here. So, and they did quite a good job, because this was really a nightmare. You can see some of this stuff now, but they are going to get done with this really soon. But it's nice. It's really nice to see this building being done. So we are going to watch, maybe speed up this thing. I'm not going to talk anymore, and we are going to watch how the hearthlings finish building this. Awesome, there we are. The building is finished. Let's just put no more speed here, and we can see that. Let me just showcase it really briefly. But basically, this is what you are going to have: a raccoon inside your building. That's basically the purpose. No, you are going to have a lot of chests, a lot of chests inside this, and they're already starting to, I think, to store things here. There we are. All right, guys. I hope this has been useful. It was really useful to me to find out this this solution. So this is just a way to share it with a little bit more more into it. Thanks a lot again, TheDarthDuncan and PaulTheGreat, for these great tips and tools for helping me out figure out how to solve this. Thanks for being there, guys. We are going to see each other in the next Codex entry and in the next episode of the Kingdom of Surviveland. Bye bye, guys.